A cruise ship virus just cost the U.S. government $750,000 to evacuate one passenger. Dengue in India is no longer waiting for the monsoon. And a 30-year Harvard study just found the exact amount of weightlifting that helps you live longer, and it's far less than you think. I'm Dr. Indranil Basu Ray. In the next 15 minutes, I'll give you everything that actually matters for your health this week. Let's go.
Hantavirus/cruise ship outbreak. A deadly hantavirus outbreak tied to a cruise ship in the South Pacific has pushed U.S. authorities to charter a private yacht, reportedly around $750,000, to evacuate a single stranded American citizen. Listeria recall. The CDC is warning about a listeria outbreak linked to soft ricotta/Requesón cheese. High-risk groups. Pregnant women, older adults, immunocompromised should check their fridge. Naloxone goes wider. The FDA broadened over-the-counter access to naloxone nasal spray, the opioid overdose reversal drug, making it easier to keep on hand at home. Teen vaping. Nearly 6% of U.S. middle and high school students now vape. AP June 13th. Dengue is now year-round in India. India logged nearly 7,000 dengue cases in just the first 2 months of 2026, exceeding entire early season totals from past years before the monsoon even arrived.
For decades, dengue in India followed the monsoon. Rise with the rains, peak after, fade as it cooled. That pattern is breaking. Hospitals saw suspected cases this year before the monsoon even began. Researchers point to rising temperatures, erratic rainfall, rapid urbanization, and even air pollution, which may worsen how severe an infection becomes. Why it matters to ordinary families. Dengue is spread by the Aedes mosquito, which bites mostly in the daytime, and breeds in small amounts of clean standing water, flower pots, coolers, tires, buckets, rooftop tanks. You don't need a flood. A bottle cap of water is enough. What to actually do this week? Say each clearly. Empty and scrub any standing water around the home weekly. Drained is good, scrubbed is better, because eggs cling to container walls. Cover water storage drums and tanks tightly. Daytime bite protection. Repellent, long sleeves, and screens or nets. Aedes bites in daylight, so mosquito nets at night aren't enough. Know the danger signs. Most dengue is self-limiting, but seek care immediately for severe abdominal pain. Persistent vomiting, bleeding gums or nose, blood in vomit or stool, extreme fatigue or restlessness, these can signal the dangerous phase. A drug that can delay type 1 diabetes in kids. U.S. regulators expanded approval of teplizumab for children newly diagnosed at stage 3 type 1 diabetes. This is the first disease-modifying option at that stage, given as a 14-day infusion course. With approximately 64,000 new U.S. type 1 cases a year, this changes the early playbook. Prostate cancer radiation cut from 20 sessions to 5. England's NHS is rolling out SABRE, a highly focused radiotherapy for early-stage prostate cancer. This shrinks treatment from at least 20 visits to just 5 over 2 weeks, with less damage to healthy tissue. It saves time and money with the same outcome. Knee arthritis relief without surgery. A minimally invasive procedure that blocks inflammation-driving blood vessels in the knee. This gave osteoarthritis patients lasting pain relief and better function, with benefits holding at follow-up according to Science Daily. Vitamin B3 against brain cancer. A new clinical trial is testing whether high-dose niacin can help patients fight glioblastoma. This aggressive brain cancer treatment works by reviving the body's own immune defenses. It's early, but worth watching. Number 2 on that list, same cure, a quarter of the visits, far less cost, is the kind of innovation I get most excited about. Better medicine isn't always a new molecule. Sometimes it's a smarter delivery. This week's focus: blood pressure, the most modifiable killer. Nearly half of U.S. adults have high blood pressure, and the current ACC/AHA guideline target is under 130/80. The math is motivating. For every 10 millimeters of mercury drop in systolic pressure, studies show roughly a 17% lower risk of coronary heart disease, 27% lower stroke, 28% lower heart failure, and 13% lower overall death risk. New angle worth highlighting. Controlling blood pressure doesn't just protect the heart. Large trial data tie it to lower risk of dementia, too. The brain is a vascular organ, the integrative layer, what I emphasize in my own practice. Medication is the backbone, but slow diaphragmatic and alternate nostril breathing, daily meditation, better sleep, less salt, and movement all shift the autonomic nervous system toward the parasympathetic side, lowering pressure and calming the system that drives arrhythmias. Action for the viewer this week: measure your blood pressure at home twice. If you're consistently over 130/80, that's a doctor conversation, paired with 5 minutes of slow breathing twice a day. This week, flavanols, and why 5 a day may not be enough. New research suggests that simply eating 5 servings of fruit and vegetables may miss a key heart-protective group of compounds called flavanols, found in tea, cocoa, dark chocolate, apples, berries, and grapes. People who include flavanol-rich foods show better markers of heart health. How they help? Flavanols support the lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, improving blood flow and helping blood pressure. Bonus: host's favorite mechanism, beetroot and nitric oxide. Beetroot juice is rich in dietary nitrates, which the body converts to nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels, modestly lowering blood pressure and improving exercise tolerance. A small daily glass is one of the simplest evidence-based food as medicine moves for the heart. This week's challenge: swap 1 sugary snack for a square of high cocoa dark chocolate or a cup of unsweetened green tea, and try beetroot juice 2-3 times this week. Small, antioxidant, dense, repeatable. Caution beat: dark chocolate still has calories. Beetroot can turn urine pink. Harmless. Diabetics watch added sugar in juices. This is education, not financial advice. I'm a cardiologist, not your financial advisor. Do your own research. This week's deal flow is seeing some of the biggest moves in the industry. AbbVie is acquiring Apogee Therapeutics for about $10.9 billion in cash, a major immunology play announced today. Apogee shares climbed immediately on the news as the market reacted. AI drug discovery is also going big. In silico medicine and SK Biopharmaceuticals signed a partnership worth more than $2.5 billion. They are designing AI-driven drugs for central nervous system disorders, a clear signal of where R&D money is flowing. Earlier this month, GSK bought Nuvalent for approximately $10.6 billion, its third major buyout since late January. Now, let's look at the critical pipelines to watch. The oral GLP-1 weight loss race is heating up. Novo Nordisk has launched an oral version of Wegovy. At the same time, Eli Lilly's oral orforglipron is under a faster-than-usual FDA review. Whoever wins the pill format wins a massive market. Watch both stocks closely around their upcoming data readouts. Ionis Pharmaceuticals has an FDA decision expected around June 30th on expanding its drug, Tryngolza. This expansion targets severe high triglyceride patients and could be a major growth driver for the company. BioNTech is advancing mRNA cancer vaccines into late-stage trials for melanoma, lung, and pancreatic cancers. This is the long-term story for BioNTech beyond the COVID pandemic. When a drug, like an oral GLP-1, clears the FDA, it can move a company's value overnight. But remember, pipelines fail often, too. Watch the science, not just the hype. Hello, I'm Dr. Indranil Basuray. Today, we're cutting through the social media noise to find out what's actually backed by science. First, let's talk about the viral health claims filling your feeds. From miracle cures to dangerous trends, let's debunk some myths. Mouth taping for better sleep is trending, but for those with undiagnosed sleep apnea, it can be incredibly dangerous. Always consult a professional first. Are seed oils truly toxic? Current large-scale nutritional research doesn't support the extreme claims you see online. Moderation and variety remain key. And those natural blood pressure cures? Replacing prescribed medication with unproven supplements is a major risk for heart attack and stroke. Now, let's look at the tools that can help. Heart technology has moved from the clinic directly onto our wrists. Can your Apple Watch actually catch AFib? Yes, these devices are becoming remarkably accurate at detecting irregular heart rhythms early. Smart rings are another great tool for tracking heart rate variability and recovery, giving you a daily snapshot of your cardiovascular health. AI-driven ECGs and continuous monitors are the future, providing deep insights that were once only possible in a hospital setting. Harnessing technology responsibly while ignoring the hype is the best way to protect your heart. I'm Dr. Indranil Basuray. Stay heart healthy. Can your Apple Watch actually save your life by detecting AFib? As a cardiologist and electrophysiologist, I get this question every day. That notification can be terrifying. But before you panic, let's look at what the technology is actually doing under the hood. Atrial fibrillation, or AFib, is an irregular heart rhythm that increases your risk of stroke and heart failure. It's often silent, which is where wearables come in. Your watch uses light-based sensors to monitor your pulse. It's looking for patterns, or a lack of them, over several minutes. Then there's the ECG app. By placing your finger on the crown, you're creating a single-lead ECG circuit, giving us a clearer electrical picture. Is it as good as the 12-lead ECG we use in the clinic? Not quite. But for catching intermittent episodes, it's a game changer. The key is, it's a screening tool, not a diagnosis. If your watch flags something, that is the start of a conversation with your doctor. Wearables are powerful tools for early detection, but they work best when combined with professional medical expertise. Stay heart healthy. For more insights into heart health and medical technology, follow along. Welcome back. As an integrative cardiologist, my goal is to separate the hype from the science to help you live not just longer, but better. Let's decode your supplements. From magnesium and fish oil to the latest evidence on NMN, we're looking at what actually moves the needle for your heart. Every week, I'll break down one item to show you what the peer-reviewed evidence actually says about its impact on your biological age. Now, let's talk about my genuine differentiator, the vagus nerve. This is the bridge between your breath and your heart. Vagal tone and breathwork aren't just wellness trends, they are clinical tools that can stabilize the stress-heart connection in ways few other interventions can. Longevity is the theme of 2026. But what actually lowers your biological age? We'll apply a credible cardiologist filter to the longevity hype. I also want to hear from you. Every episode, I'll answer your real questions from the comments to build our integrative health community. We'll also share anonymized patient stories for real-world pull, along with seasonal tips to keep your heart healthy all year round. In a world of fear-mongering, I'm here to provide the credible payoff. Join me on this journey. Your heart will thank you. Your Apple Watch just buzzed. It says your heart rhythm looks irregular. Should you panic? Apple Watch sensors are powerful tools, but understanding how they work is key to your heart health. Atrial fibrillation, or AFib, is an irregular heart rhythm that can lead to serious complications like stroke. The watch uses green light sensors to track your pulse and identify patterns that match AFib. For a more detailed look, the ECG app creates a recording similar to a single-lead electrocardiogram. While it's highly accurate for many, remember, it cannot detect heart attacks or other complex conditions. Treat that notification as a conversation starter with your doctor, not as a final diagnosis. Stay informed, stay proactive, and keep your heart in check. Follow for more heart health tips. Magnesium is viral right now, but for your heart, it's not just hype. Let's decode which type you actually need. Most of us are actually deficient, and your heart is often the first to feel it. Magnesium helps maintain a steady rhythm and healthy blood pressure. First, magnesium taurate. It's often called the heart's magnesium because taurine itself supports cardiac function and blood flow. Then there's magnesium glycinate. It's highly absorbable and helps calm the nervous system, which is vital for managing stress-induced palpitations. For dosage, most experts recommend 300 to 400 milligrams daily. However, always check with your doctor before starting any new supplement. Magnesium works, but the right type makes the real difference in your cardiovascular health. Stay tuned as we continue to decode the science of longevity. Follow for more heart health insights. That's your health brief for the week. If one thing's stuck, empty the standing water, check your blood pressure, or try 90 minutes of strength work. You're already ahead. Subscribe so you never miss a Monday. Drop your questions below, and I'll see you next week. Stay well and stay informed. That's your health brief for the week. If one thing's stuck, empty the standing water, check your blood pressure, or try 90 minutes of strength work. You're already ahead. Subscribe so you never miss a Monday. Drop your questions below, and I'll see you next week. Stay well and stay informed.